I would like to introduce our next reader, Spofest founder, James Bryant. Please give him a hand.
Okay. I am performing in my socks. It's a great feeling to read in your socks. Okay, Faith is handing out these illustrations. I'll make this pretty short here. I'm in the process of publishing my first book of haiku, but it's dark haiku. And several years ago, me and a friend were taking turns trying to see who can write the darkest, the saddest, the most morbid haiku. And I think I won. Because who better to write dark haiku than a blind guy, right? You know, I am always in the dark, so what happened was I started to take this really serious. I was really finding a nice challenge to writing not just your standard 575 syllable haiku, but how dark, how macabre, how morbid can I get? In a tasteful manner, of course. And so I started writing, and over the course of a couple of years, I have amassed over 100 dark haiku, and I have 300 that are incomplete, which basically means that I have the first 5 syllables written down, but not the 7 and the 5, or vice versa. So there's a lot of material, and I think there's a market for this stuff if you're into dark stuff, of course. But I didn't want to have a book with one haiku after another, page after page. That would kind of get boring, and each of the haiku would not have a chance to stand on its own. So a fellow friend and author, Steve Dotson, suggested, hey, let's come up with an illustration for each of the haiku. So the idea would be you open the book up, on the left would be the single haiku, and on the right, the illustration that goes with that haiku. And I'm like, I like that. I like that. And it happened to my great delight. He is an illustrator. So me and Steve Dawson have collaborated on my first book, and the handout that you have been reading or looking at is the illustrations that go with some of these haiku that will appear in the first book. There is a little misunderstanding, I think. Either the book going to be called Book 1 or Supper of Supper. I like Supper of Supper. It's pretty dark. So anyway, I will read some of my haiku here. And Tony, feel free to softly pluck along here to give the darkness a little bit of lightness. That was who in the bell tolls, yeah. Okay. I'm in a theatrical mood here, so I'll read the first haiku, or the first part of it in a regular voice, and then for dramatic effect, I will read it in my over-the-top, loud voice, dark voice. Here's the first one. Hurricane laughter into the eye of my storm. There is no shelter. And then here is the dramatic. Hurricane laughter into the eye of my storm. There is no shelter. Thank you. The second one. Inside a black hole, a planet of pain, painful, galaxies of tears. Inside a black hole, a planet of pain, painful, galaxies of tears. And before I mentioned supper of supper, feast on the famine of hurt, bury me in dirt. Supper of supper, feast on the famine of hurt, bury me in dirt. Next one. Hey Jude, bring to me blackness, darkness, forever, till the end of time. Hey Jude, bring to me blackness, darkness, forever, till the end of time. Okay, I think I have exhausted my theatrical part for the evening here. I don't want to scare everybody here. By the way, maybe some of you might be wondering, is this guy in his right mind up here? You know, does he need counseling? Well, maybe some might say I do, but I'm actually very happy. So just in case you guys were wondering, this book and all the haiku that I write, the darkness of it in no way represents my emotional state. Okay. So yeah, it's been a great crowd so far. This is the first hour of the event. We'll take a 10-minute intermission and come back for hour number 2. Thank you.